I first got interested in Alzheimer's disease as a teenager, being a caregiver for my grandmother who had Alzheimer's disease, and she suffered with sundowners, and it was just really tough, on my family. So that's, sparked my interest in neuropsychology and, just how our brains age over time.
I am pre-med, so I'm going to be majoring in neuroscience. I wanted to get very quickly involved in working with patients, specifically in like relating to neurodegenerative diseases because I'm interested in that.
I normally went in the mornings with him. I would spend like 2 days a week, about like 3 hours on like Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. And we would just like talk, do puzzles, different word games. We would go on a lot of walks. He loved going to get coffee, so we would just sit in coffee shops and talk to each other, like people watch, look out the windows.
They were really interested in gardening and crafting and all of that, and playing cards and puzzles. So there were a lot of things that we could do together.
I've learned a lot from him. Like, I didn't know, I wasn't a big, I wasn't really interested in puzzles and games, but, hanging out with him, like, he's taught me how to play triominoes. He's taught me how to do Sudoku puzzles.
He struggles with like speaking and things like and like fine motor skills. So when we work on different like art projects together, seeing his like progress of how he's slowly able to do things and like I initially help him, but eventually he can do it independently. It's like really fulfilling to see that I am making a difference and I am able to help someone.
One of my favorite parts was the woman who I was matched with was very interested in art and painting, and this was something that she had developed like much later in life than most. And she had painted a mural on the wall of her apartment, and she also had a whole, like in her closet, she had a whole collection of these beautiful painted shirts that she had made over the past couple of years and used different colors and templates. And it just was nice to see that she was so excited to share something with me that I don't think that she had shared with that many other people before.
The most rewarding part of it was like I would knock at their door and they would answer and his face would just light up. He'd be like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, Faith." And like, "I'm really excited for today," or "I can't wait to tell you about this that happened the other night or over the weekend."
The best thing about it was I wasn't just someone that was like working for them. I really became like a family friend. Like I met a lot of the family. I, texted them. It just became like more of a deeper relationship than that, which was so nice to have.
Especially because I'm not like the primary caregiver, I'm also able to give the caregiver a break for like 2 hours. That also is really nice. I just feel like I'm able to care for two people at the same time.
Most of us will end up being a caregiver at some point in our lives. Most of us have, parents or loved ones or even spouses or children, that we may end up being caregivers for down the road. People don't know about the role of caregiving until they have to do it. So, people who have never been in that situation, they don't realize, the toll that it takes on you and your mind and your body. And so I think that a program like this it's really educating people on the complexity and the role of caregiving.